Mm, Hello, sir. Today we will be presenting our final project, and my group team members are Faraz Khan, that is myself, BINUJA, and Amrinder Singh. Next. So this is our project summary which we did in our project. First of all, we extracted the data using Python from the below link. You can go from there and scrape the data just like we did. We stored that data in a SQLite database. We directly grabbed the data and displayed it on our website, which is Food and Drugs website. We have visualized the data by using Google Charts. And for this, we used JavaScript language. And for the search button, we developed an API. Search button was needed because we have covered years from 1983 to 2021. So it is mandatory for us to uh, provide the search button so that we can easily see the each year's food and drugs approval. Next is the graph shows the total number of drugs approved in a year and percentage of drugs approved in each month. To deploy the website, we use Heroku platform because we couldn't run some MySQL queries in AWS free version. On Heroku platform, we deploy our website just like Ethan told us in our class. Next are team members. So here is are our team members. Developer is Binuja. Project manager is also Binuja. Business analyst is Amrinder, and data analyst is Faraz. That is me. Next. So this is our project URL, and you can access our project from anywhere over the internet in the world. And for this, we use Heroku server. And this is our link, main project link. Group 12 BDAT 1004 final project herokuapp.com as we implemented it on Heroku app. Next. So you might be wondering which languages and framework we used while creating our project, final project. So here are the languages. We use Python for scraping the data, JavaScript to visualize the Google charts, HTML in website making, SQLite for database, Flask, which is a web application framework we use in our website, and a cloud server, Heroku, as I told earlier. Next. So the languages which were used in making website are Python, HTML, JavaScript, and Flask. Next. So here are the some steps that are involved in making our project successful. So number one is extracting the data from the link using Python. And after scraping the data from that link, we stored it in a SQLite database. We use SQLite database. And next step was we directly grabbed the data and directly displayed it on our website, which is Food and Drugs website, which we made, which we made, and you can see it in the next slides. Next step, we developed a cursor for the database to run SQL queries. Next step was for the search button, we created an API like I explained earlier about the search button as we have years from 1983 ranging from 1983 to 2021. Next step was that we visualized the data using Google Charts with JavaScript language implementation. Next, finally we deployed our website on Heroku platform. Next. Now, which database we use? We use SQLite database and it is an embedded SQL database engine and it is free for any use or purpose. It is a very good platform. And also we have used SQLite Viewer extension Visualize Studio Code to represent our database. So this was my part. Now over to you, Binuja.
Thank you, Faraz. So, as Faraz mentioned, for our project, we had to focus on three major aspects. One is to scrape data from a external website, and then we had to create a web database to store those data, and then we wanted to make it uh, available. We wanted to visualize it in our website, and then there's one aspect we wanted to cover, that is building up a URL which people can access our website from external uh, computers or external sources. So let me go through the code. So this is our code for the SQL database. So let me switch to VS Code to give more idea about this. Uh, yes, as you all can see, I have implemented the whole app in this app.py sector in the section, and there you can see main.py. So in this main.py app and in this program, what I have emphasized is that this is the code for the web scraping part. So I have used Selenium and then I have used WebDriver for the Selenium option, and then I used Beautiful Soap and Pandas for the formatting part, and then I used the data from this particular website, and then I connected it to our database. So if you go to our code here, so first I set the WebDriver Chrome options, and then I use SQLite to connect our database and created the cursor just to run the SQL queries, and then I developed the API here. So in our API, you can see that the both options were available, get and post, but actually we used only the get method, not the post method, as we wanted to represent data on the website. And then I just uh, uh, actually the same code. This is the same code which we have used. Uh, for the scraping part, this is the same code I have used in the main.py. So after that, after getting all the data, I render it into templates. You can see these are the things I rendered: data, year, and the count. Count is actually the number of drugs approved by approved during the particular month for that particular year, and year is the year which you can see in the web page. So again, you can see this is the whole code for the scraping part once again. So that is what I mentioned. I extracted this code and copy pasted here for the clear visibility, and then for the extracting part, I had to use this option. I mean, I had to stop taking data for having, I had to have intervals for every 5 seconds just to make it more natural to extract data out of the website for the smooth transition of the data. And if you go to templates, you can see that there are two HTML templates. One is the home HTML, that means home page, and the other one is the base page. So as you can see in the base page, I have used this JavaScript code to represent the data in the graph. So all the CSS settings were settings has been mentioned in this code in this line, and then after that I just ended that whole block here, and then I use that whole block to be visible in the home page. So you can clearly see that how I have implemented that in the code by getting that code in here. You can see that for details in data from line 83 to line 93. So it's simply we have run a for loop for the whole data which we extracted from the code, and then for every and each year the web page is developing this Google chart in a specific manner, and it shows the number of approved drugs in a certain month for a certain year by running that for loop. And then this proc file represent that means like this is a gun income module which is used by Heroku. So I ran this code to deploy the app. So I will show you the database. So to represent the database here, I couldn't run it like because in SQL, like I couldn't get the meaningful data set here by running it in SQLite. So I had to install the SQLite Viva extension in VS Code to represent the whole data set. So you can clearly see our data set here in our database. Apart from that, I need to mention something important, that in our HTML code, we have used a Ginger module to run Python codes in the HTML. You can see that we have used it in order to run the Python code in HTML. So that is pretty much everything we have done in our project. So Amrindra will explain how this web page will looks like in the in real time. So Amrindra, you next. You can continue the rest of the presentation.
Yeah, thanks, BINUJA. So I will show the front end of our website. So BINUJA, can you show me the website?
Sure.
Like, yeah, thank you. And can you go up? Yeah, so this is our front end of our website. Like we have created by fetching the data from FDA website. If you like click on home, you will, BINUJA, can you click on home? So by clicking on home, you will get all the data show by the drug approved by the FDA for the certain number of years. So if you want to see the uh, data from a specific year, you can go on that page, that link, and you can just click on the certain year, and you will get all the approved data, drug approved data by the FDA in the website. So this is the all data, like you will get all the drug name and approved by the companies. So if I talk about the second part in the navigation bar, this is the chart. Vinodha, can you please click on it? So by clicking on the chart, you will get all the percentage of drug approved by the FDA for the certain year in a given year, certain month, sorry. So if you will go on a specific month, like if you will go on January, you will get all the information or percentage by the approved by the FDA. So it is approx like 2% approved drug in the month of January. So followed by the all months, you will get all the information, and you can get the all information about like maximum number of percentage out by which month. Like you can see it's in April, it's around 2.4, like 2 percentage is the selection in the month of April. So in every month you will get all the information of approved drug by the FDA, and this is the front end of our website. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.